Okay, wait. You think so?
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty funny.
Oh, okay. Well, too bad, because I already hit record.
Oh, well, shit.
Welcome back to another episode of Tame Mayhem. I'm sitting here with our special guest, the artist formerly known as Mauro.
And I'm sitting here with my therapist, George Richard.
That's me. It is weird because you're on the couch.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I like this couch.
But we've already been over why I'm not allowed on the couch, sadly. I am in an upgraded chair, though, where my feet don't touch the ground.
And my balls don't get pinched.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some, I guess. I honestly feel like I'm in a high chair, though. I feel like Mara's going to have to get me down at the end of this. My feet don't touch the ground, though, because I had to raise it all the way up.
Yeah, I'm going to jump up there and grab him off the top shelf.
You are taller than me. Dude, we were hanging up something earlier, and you asked me if I was able to hang it up. You were like, "Oh, you got it, man?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." No, I didn't have it. I eventually did it, but
yeah,
it sucked.
It's funny. Yeah, I got it. It's fucking all lopsided and shit.
I really was about to ask you for help. Have you ever had to do that? You're too short for something, so you have to be like, "Hey, I need help. I'm literally too short."
Yeah, that used to happen to me all the time.
Not like at home or anything, like at work.
Yeah, it happened to me when I was 16, like around 16.
Oh yeah, you're short though. You're a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid, and there was the way the restaurant was set up was so fucking stupid. First of all, they had the heavy ass liter bags. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, the 2 liter, the post mix.
Yeah, the post mix. That's fucking sucked to pick up, and the fact it was probably a good 6 feet off the ground, just to get up there, put it up there, and these things were stacked on top of each other. So anytime a soda went limp, I would have
soda went out. You could say out.
That's a better one, but I would have to either get a step stool or ask one of my tall ass managers to get it down for me.
Fuck, it's his job anyway.
I'm like, look, you can get it down. I'll change it, but you need to put it back up too.
Imagine getting fired because you're short. You're like, yeah, we're kind of tired of having people kind of having to do this for you. So,
literally, what are you good at?
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and cut our losses. Let you go. We're gonna hire someone taller. Hopefully, we won't have this issue in the future.
A restaurant closed to short staff.
I remember one time one of my friends had a dream where we were both working in a restaurant at the time, and they had a nightmare actually that in that restaurant they had fired the friend in question and replaced them with tall people.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they had fired everyone short in the store and replaced them all with this not even just tall people, fucking giants. like 7-8 foot tall people.
Like fucking NBA players.
And they talked like this.
What the fuck kind of dream?
Yeah, I know, right? It was hilarious. They go to clock in and do their job, and they go to their station, and there's 2 fucking 8 foot tall people right there. They're like, "What are you doing here? We don't need you anymore." and not only that, but the whole place, including the workstation, is adjusted to 8 foot tall people now. So my friend can't even functionally do anything because everything is just too tall.
This is a tall person restaurant now. Even people, we have to have a height minimum to be in here now. You can't even eat here if you're under 6 foot. That's so fucking weird, but so fucking funny.
I wish that dream universe was more developed, because I would love to know if that was the case.
Yeah, what if they weren't taller, but they were just shorter?
Imagine the owners are just a bunch of regular sized people too. They're just no, we can only employ giants.
I'm sorry.
Tax credits are too great.
You fucking kidding me? I'm making a killing on these guys.
You think you could get tax credits for hiring giants? It's I don't think there's a shortage of jobs for giants. But, oh shit, that was nice. I wasn't even trying.
That is a pretty good one.
But I don't think there's a shortage of jobs for giants, right?
Probably not. They're all in the NBA.
Oh my god. In the NFL.
You're not going to see a fucking 7 foot tall T-Mobile fucking manager.
You might, man.
Sometimes, man.
Have you seen the walls on cell phone provider stores? They're stacked, bro. They're trying to put as much product as they can. They could hire tall people, make the stores taller, and put more product on the wall. And then you would have to hire these 8-foot tall people.
I wonder how many just 8-foot tall people there are in the world, though.
No, this is a hypothetical universe where giants roam the world. And giants is anything above 6'11".
Oh fucking Christ, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my God, I would. Then in that case, then yeah, it would make sense to make a tall store, stack it really high, and only hire tall people.
But like regular people can go in the store though.
Yeah, because they're not gonna make,
What kind of stores would you have to ban regular sized people from?
Like if you were about this one.
like what would be giant exclusive? Some amusement parks probably.
Probably, I would say the opposite. That you have to ban tall people because like the rides, if you go underneath a roller coaster, it's fucking like,
Well, yeah, I was saying like specific or specially designed amusement parks for tall people. You have to ban short people.
I see what you're.
Or regular sized people.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about then. Then yeah,
Could you imagine like certain bars and restaurants? Like we were going back to that one, like, dream. Like bars and restaurants, you have to ban regular sized people because like if they fall out of their seat, it's just a liability.
It's just only high chairs.
Imagine this. The way they get around it is if you're like, say like you're, 5'6", you're not unreasonably short, not really tall, but like you go into the tall person restaurant, they put you in a high chair.
It's like, sorry, sir, it's a liability.
Like
you have to put a harness.
We legally can't do anything else.
Exactly. Like, look, you want to eat here? That's
next time. Come in stilts. I don't know what you want from me.
Come in stilts or like get taller, bro.
How good would the food have to be for you to go sit in a high chair?
It'd have to be really fucking good. Just because that's so demeaning. I don't know. Because I don't know.
There's one restaurant I can think of. It's an Italian restaurant up north. That if they wanted me to sit in a high chair, not even just for tall people or anything, if I went there next time and they said, hey, you got to sit in a high chair this time, I'd probably do it because the food's that fucking good.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
so
incredible.
I can think of at least one place where they could just do that just to humiliate me and I'd still do it.
Don't even care.
Yeah.
Put me front and center. Put me in the middle of the restaurant. I'll still eat there.
Yeah.
It's incredible. We need to go there.
But so yeah, how good does food have to be for you to be in a high chair?
There's this Mexican restaurant that I've been to, and it's really fucking good, and it's probably some of the best food that I've had like ever.
Is it called like downstairs in your kitchen?
Yeah, you got it. We still have a high chair. That's where I eat. That's where I live.
There's a buildable high chair. Remember yesterday when I was down there? Yeah, Mauro just stays put. This is a tall people building, honestly. Because I stay with my fucking feet hanging off of everything. Like when I'm sitting on his bed, when I'm sitting in the chairs. Like Jesus Christ, man. Even when I'm walking sometimes, I just start floating.
But yesterday was so hilarious. Was because he had that piece of wood that we were using.
Yeah, Mauro has a wooden plank. It's like a wooden, rectangle. He uses it to beat me, but he's gonna say that he uses it for whatever else.
Don't misbehave, and then maybe you won't. But.
Whatever.
But anyways, George just puts it over his lap, and it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Because it was like a bar chair too.
Because it
had a back and everything. Like it was like this chair. It had like arms and a back. And it was legit like a high chair.
It was surreal because you still had your headphones on. You were on your phone. And you had a cider, and you were just like, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? I made the joke
like
the
first,
boss
though.
baby.
I made the joke first, though. I was like, get me down.
Get me down.
This is ridiculous. You spill one drink.
Should have used a coaster, dickhead.
Spill one fucking drink and get put in the high chair in this house. It's
ridiculous.
Exactly.
From here on out, you're only getting sippy cups when you come to my house, George.
Dude, I'm trying to think of how much shit you spilled at the old studio.
Quite a bit.
Did I punish you? No.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, I just yelled at you.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't yell at him. Fuck.
No. Just made me clean
I just
it up.
spanked him.
Well, I had to clean it up with a straw.
It's the best way. I kept the floors clean, man. I mean, you may as well. You'd be wasting a drink if you didn't do it like that.
Exactly. Or alternative method, you can use a rag and then wring it out into a cup. That works too.
Yeah, but then you still lose some, in the napkin. Unless you eat the napkin.
You just eat the napkin.
Do you eat the napkin?
It's like, do you eat the worm? Do you eat the napkin, bro?
Something I wanted to talk to you about today was how hard you are to reach. Because this is something I was thinking about the other day. Because I, personally, I think at this point I'm notoriously hard to reach.
You think so?
Maybe not to you, but I think literally anyone who wants to get a hold of me is going to have a difficult time doing it. And I think probably some people listening can speak to that. And I don't know why. I mean, not to say that I try to be like that, but it's also like I don't care to just like, keep my eyes peeled for contact.
Right.
But it's just one of those things where it's like, yo, if someone really wants to talk to me, like I don't know.
Oh my God. Jesus, George.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty hard to reach.
Yeah.
And it's like you wouldn't think I am either because I'm on the internet. It's like I'm here right now talking to whomever, but it's like I'm talking to you, but you can't talk to me.
This is just the way I like it.
Yeah, it's not even that, man. What about you though? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are you to reach?
If you call me,
I would just say in general. Like let's say a
Just in
stranger
general?
just wants to like someone listening to this.
someone
passing.
and then just wants
knows
to
your
contact me. Oh, then I'm probably like a 4. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 4. Mostly because
Yeah, you are.
I'm on the internet all the
Just a
fucking
4.
time. Just in general, 4.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. But just in general, I'm always on the fucking internet. I'm always on my phone.
You do have a strong internet presence.
Yeah, so if anybody just fucking sends me a message, I tend to read it pretty within the day. Like sometimes I'll get busy and I won't reach it, but I'll try to get back to them.
I remember there was this one time. It was actually the last time we were doing the show, and I just spent like a lot of time on like the podcast accounts and whatnot. And I remember one day I just randomly went back to my personal one, and one of my old friends had actually reached out, and they were like, "Yo, like I really like love the show," and he was like, "Yeah, I know, man." And it was like 3 weeks at that point, and I responded back. I was like, "Yo, thanks."
At least you
Yeah,
responded.
I kind of said, I was like, I don't really, like, get on this account that often. A lot of it's just like automated and shit, like I can just post from there and I don't have to like be on it. So,
Right.
and that's another thing too. It's like I could post on my shit and I don't have to be on it. So it's like, I'm still not really reading anything. Like I really can't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like it's something I want to change about myself this year. Make myself, more attentive, because that's what it is. It's not a matter of me being hard to reach. It's just the fact that I don't fucking check my emails, and I'm pretty sure since I got a new phone, I haven't like set up a new voicemail. I didn't know you needed to.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know you
Jesus,
needed to
man.
because it's the same fucking number.
I guess you're right.
So, and I the other day I was just like going through like the tabs or whatever, and I went to voicemail. And it said like set up voicemail or whatever.
I'm
I
like,
was just
bitch,
like,
what?
I was like, what the ass?
Bitch, what?
Yeah, it was insane. And I was
Jesus,
like, I was kind of like, ooh. I was like, I wonder if I've missed anything important. But that being said, I act like I listen to my voicemails, and I don't do that either.
Okay, that's one thing I don't do either. Like I have a
Mainly
shit ton of
because
unread
now they
voicemails.
have the transcription stuff.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
when they
so I'll
introduced
read
that
them,
shit, it
like,
was
oh, fuck
sick.
that. I was like,
Because
fuck
in
that.
the first line, you can tell whether or not it's a robot.
Yeah, they're just like the robot's like, oh shit, what do we say? Pretend to be human. Call me back.
The robocalls that like take like pre-recorded actual people, those fucking get me. I hate those the most.
Yeah, those fucking suck. But I've been getting robocalls as of late, and it's just the rudest fucking either robot or person. I don't know who it is, but they're just like, oh, this is Chloe. I'm like, oh my fucking god,
Yo, sometimes they are like mad hard to hear. It's like if you're trying to scam me, shouldn't I be able to like
don't
get
blow
all
my,
of this?
Yeah, don't blow out my audio, man.
Yeah, sometimes it really does sound like they're like in the middle of a fucking body shop, and they're like in a need to scam you. I guess that makes sense.
I was like, fuck, I need $50
Yeah.
real quick. It's like, hey, you better call me back, or else the Social Security is gonna take away
your
your benefits.
warranty is up. You're gonna need to renew it. It's like, fuck.
You're closing the shop. I'm like, no, it's not. The fuck?
Yeah, I think they could be more creative when it comes to these scams. You know what I mean? Because it's like most people at this point know that you're probably not going to have to give away your banking info or personal info over the phone. And it's pointless to lie about my fucking car or my house or shit like that, because it's like you're going to call me and tell me that my homeowner's insurance policy is expiring this year and I'm not a homeowner.
That is so fucking...
You know what I mean?
Get those all
so
the
it's
time,
so it's like, be more creative. Like, do something a little more applicable, which is why they do the car shit.
Yeah.
And I get that one. But it's also like your car's extended warranty. What the fuck, man?
No.
Who even knows about their car's warranty?
I know.
Like, let's be real.
Most of the time, the
And
dealer
who fucking
warranties...
cares?
The dealer warranties are only like a year or two, as is. Sometimes. I don't know. But check.
Yeah,
Check
I don't know. My battery, I think, was warranted for like 5 years.
Oh, yeah. Keep that one in mind. Because the batteries do matter. Because batteries are fucking expensive.
Oh, not the engine. Fuck your engine, though.
No, fuck, not your engine.
You don't need your engine to run your car.
Exactly.
You just need a battery and a steering wheel.
Yeah, that's literally what a Tesla is. Am I a fucking idiot?
I
or
mean,
not?
hang on. Raise some interesting points.
Look, give me a chassis, a battery, and a steering wheel, and I'll give you a
Is that how you say that word, chassis?
Yeah, it's a chassis.
I always said the third
Chastity?
S.
Chassis?
Chasis.
Chases?
Chasis doesn't sound wrong either, though. It sounds acceptable.
Sounds like chase us.
It does, but I don't know why that's relevant.
I don't know either. I just thought of it.
Chasis, though. That's not like that wrong. I don't think I'd get made fun of if I said that. That's beside the point. I don't know how to say most words.
No, a lot of the
act
words
like I do.
Oh.
You mispronounce a fuck ton of shit, but that's just because you're brave enough to go for it.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I get like 70% of the word right. I get like 70% of the word right.
I think what bothers me more is when you say a completely different fucking word, because sometimes it's like close enough to where it makes sense. Like as like if you're
an
talking
idiot.
about that. Like it's even hard for me to think of an example. Like okay, like if we were talking about like a room, for example, and you misremembered the color. You said like, oh, it was a blue room, but it was actually like green. But like if the color mattered, and I go to that room and I see it's not what you were talking about, I'm gonna be like, Mauro, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, how do you not remember the fucking color? Because it's like because what it is for me. And like that being said, that hasn't happened. And I can't.
Sound like a fucking idiot.
I can't think of an example off the top of my head. And it's not even like serious shit either. But it's like sometimes we'll be talking about something, or you're telling a story, and you use another word that you don't mean to use. And the only reason I know that you don't mean to use it is because you'll talk about the story way later, either the same day or another month. And I'm like, that's what you're fucking talking about? I'm like, this changes the fucking story. I'm like, this changes everything.
I'm trying to think of a specific example too.
I'm gonna light up your ass next time it happens. It happens that often. I'm this confident. And that being said, you're not an idiot. I don't want to make it seem like Mauro's fucking stupid. He does exactly what my mom does, and he just calls it good with another word.
That's why he hates me.
Thinks of another word, and he's like, it's close enough, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Like, no, sometimes it's not. Like,
not everything needs to be this concise.
Because there's a reason that there's two different words for it, fucking obviously. If they were the same
There's
fucking
many
thing,
fucking words.
if they were the same fucking thing, if they were the same fucking concept, then they would just be one word. But there's a difference between, let's say, an embezzler and a burglar, but they're both thieves.
I get what you're saying. With that being said, let's embezzle some money from the government.
It's not embezzling if they give you $1,400.
And then apply for and then just change your name and apply again. People did that for the PPE.
You can't apply for stimulus. Oh, for PPE
for
though.
the PPE loans.
I love PPE.
Yeah, there was dude.
Fun to say.
There was a whole fucking
Florida man.
Yeah, there was. I think he was from Florida. There was this guy. He was a rapper. He made a song about defrauding the government.
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking of Florida man I'm thinking of is one that applied for PPE shit and then just like bought a new Lamborghini.
Oh yeah.
Bought it like cash too.
Yeah. That's fine.
I know, right?
The fuck you
They
think
didn't
was
even
gonna
try to
happen?
hide it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
There was also this one.
But the thing is, it was technically legal. I think because of how vague the Trump administration made the rules for it, because that was still under his administration, because some of those loans were still being dispersed last year, toward the end of last year, etc.
Yeah. So I doubt he's gonna face any serious consequences.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how the story ended, or if it's still in litigation. I know it was obviously he got some fucking backlash. If I remember right, he was facing an investigation though.
That's probably what they're doing. Honestly, they were like, "Fine, you're not guilty of anything yet, but we're gonna open an
You're not guilty
investigation
for
on your
this,
ass."
but-
Exactly. Let's see what.
But
the
if you're
fuck
this
you've been doing.
shitty, it's like you're probably guilty of something else. That's probably what it is.
That's probable cause, right?
Yeah. Probable cause. If being a shitty person was probable cause, I would be one of the first people to riot.
Like, no, please don't look in my background. Same though. But
Who do you think is a shittier person between the two of us?
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but
Oh, imagine that. He already starting off hot. Okay, so why do you think I'm the shittier person?
because you always say that. We had a whole episode dedicated to it.
Yeah, okay. We had an episode dedicated to me being objectionably awful, but that doesn't like outright make me worse. Like, for example, Ted Bundy might have scored
Fucking
high
God.
on that exam. Might have had really good scores on that one fucking personality or 5 dimensions test that we took.
I don't remember what it
was.
was.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was exactly either. But for example, like Ted Bundy might have had really good scores on that, but obviously he's a piece of shit.
Word.
Right? So just because I have an awful score on the test doesn't make me an outright shittier person.
Yeah, and it doesn't. You're dynamic.
And Mauro's like, no, I understand that. You're still a shitty person, George.
Not a shitty person, just shittier than me. which is actually kind of weird to say.
Not a shitty person, just shittier than you.
Was that fair? Or do you
Yeah,
think that's
no,
a little too harsh?
I'd go as far as to say that I'm probably the top 5 shitty people in the room in most rooms. So yeah, I think it's a fair assessment. What I am questioning is what makes a shitty person a shitty person.
What makes a shitty person a shitty person? In the cases that I've come across, like some of the worst fucking people that I've met have always lacked self-awareness.
Yeah.
Like, they either take themselves way too fucking seriously and they think that they're hot shit and they think that they're way better than everybody. And that's not to say that George does that. Like, that's just to say that.
Yeah. Hey, would you just subtweet me for the next 10 minutes?
Yeah, this is just I do have a person in mind, but like, just so fucking self-absorbed too, and like lacks any sort of empathy.
I love that. I have a person in mind. Just someone who's self-absorbed and lacks empathy, and just all around, just like a fuckface. I have a person in mind.
Actually,
I have a person in mind, but like, just someone who's so shitty that you
in
can't
fact,
stand.
they're this build, this
Jesus,
height,
Mauro.
I can't say their whole name, but I'll give their middle name. Like, I'll give their last 4 of their social security too. So.
People are like, yo, what the fuck, Mauro? Why are you talking about like so-and-so? And you're like, it could be anyone.
It could be anybody.
Could be anyone.
You know who you are.
Yeah, I'm curious if that... But let's be real. If you're talking this much shit on that one person, they're probably not listening.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm not afraid.
That's why we're going to put this as promo.
We're going to put this out there. Or it puts everybody on blast.
Yeah, so...
I actually fucking hate everybody. You guys are all terrible. I hate everybody.
If you're fucking listening to this, you're a piece of goddamn shit.
Why?
Jesus Christ.
It's just for me. Anyways.
Something else I wanted to talk to you about was... Okay, we got to... let me just ask you this.
Okay.
If I call you and I'm talking about, we're talking about hanging out and I'm talking about heading over and we're making the plans for, the day or the evening, and you start to hear me piss, what would you say anything? Would you just let me have it? What would you do?
I would probably be like, all right, so we're on the phone. I would be like, I would ask, George, are you peeing right now?
You would ask me that?
I would ask you that.
So, would you ask your boss that?
Yeah, I'd be like, are you in the bathroom right now, or like, are you peeing right now?
So okay, so you would go and address it.
I would feel the need to address it. I'm like,
why?
I don't want to listen to him. Like, all right, I have a few reasons why. Number one, like, you can put me on mute first, take your piss, and then we can continue the phone call. Okay. 2, you can hang up and call me back, or say, hey, I'm going into the bathroom. Or, like, if you say, or I guess it also depends if they say, like, yes, I'm taking a piss. I'm like, okay, can you call me back? Or, like, do you want me to put me on mute? Or I would say,
can you call me back? I got to rub one out real quick now that I know this.
I have this information. I need to do something with that. I need to do something with it. But probably just that. Like, I don't fucking want to listen to you pee.
Okay, I get where you're coming from on this whole they could mute you thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably more courteous. So part of the reason I'm asking is, day and age of AirPods and just like, wireless, Bluetooth headsets and whatnot.
Right.
That are more accessible and less dorky than the ones in the 2000s.
Look kind of cool.
It just kind of depended on who you were and what you were wearing too. But I would say, okay, but regardless, these are more accessible. And so part of the reason I say that is because it's not always easy to mute when you're doing that. So, for example, like if I'm calling you and I'm heading into a public restroom, I'm like, let's just say letting it loose. But this also brings up another interesting point. You're willing to stop the conversation and ask, what if this person says they're not pissing?
They just, I would then at that point.
And this could mean anything. I'm only saying that they're saying they're not pissing.
They're only
this
saying
could mean that
they're just in the
lying.
bathroom. Yeah, or
this could mean that they're lying and they are pissing, or this could mean that they're just in the restroom.
Which at that point I would ask, well, why are you in the restroom while other people are peeing?
You're a nosy bitch.
I am
You're
a
nosy
bitch.
Fucking bitch. Why does it matter where that person is calling you from? Why are you so concerned with where that person is calling you from?
Because if I'm hearing piss on a phone call,
how insecure?
I was like, why do I need to listen to this?
How insecure are you about
Is
piss?
it insecurity though?
Yeah,
I just
because
don't know.
here's what it is.
It's not. It's just like, I don't want to listen to you pee.
Imagine, because if you're in this room, you're nowhere near a public restroom, you're in the comfort of your own home, and you still can't stand that person is calling you from a restroom?
I can't stand the fact that the person was rude enough to not even put it on mute, like I said, or just didn't even think it was important, or wasn't just like, oh, maybe he doesn't want to listen to me pee.
But
It's not insecurity. It's like, in what universe did you think it would be okay to call me and audibly piss on the phone with me,
While I understand maybe the principle and the courtesy aspects of this, what I don't understand is why it's so wrong.
Call me while you pee, guys.
That's what you're not explaining, and that's what I'm not getting. Why is it so wrong? Like, why is it unacceptable?
I just don't like it.
Because they're not. It's not like,
even that it's socially unacceptable.
It's not like they're having you follow. It's not like they're like, here, follow me or walk and talk with me, and then they go into a restroom. That would be weird. That would be rude. That would probably be unacceptable. But it's like, yo, they're on the phone. Chill. Like, why do you care what they're doing on the other end? Like,
if it's talking to me.
if it's still a productive conversation, getting to the task at hand, I don't see why it matters if you hear a little piss. We've all heard a little piss. We've all heard a little pee. Would you rather hear them shit?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably.
Because here's what it is about the number 2.
I would say you were hearing them piss and shit with the number 2. Because every pooper time is a pee-pee time.
Maybe, but that's they have more volume control at that point, even accidentally.
That's true.
But the point I'm trying to get at here is that when it comes to the number 2, that's not really something that induces a lot of noise, like say the number 1.
Unless you're taking a big one.
So basically, what you're hearing the grunt, you're hearing the push at the end, or you're just hearing the toilet flush. And so what I think is weirder about that one is that you don't know how long that was going on.
Yeah, you don't know how long they were
right?
pooping for.
Exactly. At least with the pee, you have a beginning, middle, and end. Like, what you're getting, you know when you're getting it, you know when it's over, you know what I mean? You know when to stop feeling awkward. Because even if you feel awkward, I still think
would you feel awkward if I called you while I was peeing?
Fuck no.
Very audibly?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Part of that is also because you're my friend, and so that's why I switched it to your boss.
Even then, if it was my friend that called me, like a close friend, I would feel the need to even address it even more, because then I could bullshit this person and be like, "Yo, why are you peeing?"
Okay, so let's say they're not peeing at all. Let's say they're just in a public restroom, because that's the only place they can call you from at that moment.
If they're just in it,
and you hear noises,
and I hear noises, I would ask,
are you still gonna be like, call me when you're done?
No, I'd be like, are you in a bathroom right now? And then it'd be like, yeah, I'm in a bathroom, but I'm not using it. Oh, okay, cool. And then we just continue on the conversation like normal. Because, it's one thing to hear the audible piss right when it's, right there, but it's I'm grabbing towards my dick like I'm actually doing it. But it's, one thing to actually be, you could just the...
But you don't know the difference. Right. But you don't know the difference.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They could lie.
It's more audible. Lie. No, fuck you. It's more audible right there, as opposed to, a few stalls down or a couple wherever the hell they're taking
the restroom's not that big. They might be close anyway.
It's a single occupant restroom, and you're just like, hold on, I'm taking a phone call.
Hey, you mind if I take a phone call in here with you? They're like, no, go ahead, dude.
No, go ahead. It's gonna be a while. I'm a very loud pisser, by the way. I hope they know. But tell them.
They could easily lie, though. They could lie.
That's one thing I'm like, why would they feel the need to lie?
Are you now telling me that you have ears that can detect a difference of feet, a difference of inches in a person's location in a restroom?
It's not even inches. It's fucking feet. Those stalls are pretty far apart. So you can tell whenever a pee is happening right there in front.
You can tell when a pee is happening. I love that sentence.
Whenever a pee is happening right there in front of you, or if it's happening a few even a stall away or 2 stalls away.
How would you know? You always hang up, apparently.
That's what I ask. I'm like, are you in the bath? That's their initial question. Like, are you in the bathroom or are you peeing? And if they say,
wait, those are not one and the same. If you're peeing, you're not in a restroom.
Are you peeing?
Are you in a bathroom or are you peeing? You can only do one at a time. I need to know which one you're doing.
I need to know, please. Are you peeing?
No, yeah, I'm peeing. I'm not in a bathroom, but I'm peeing.
Oh, I respect that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Call me when you're done. I was like, yo, that's badass. You peeing in the woods?
The point I'm trying to get at is that you're full of shit because...
The point is that you're fucking weird because you want to listen to people pee.
When did I say that?
When did I say...
When did I say I want to listen to pee? But you're over here claiming that you can tell whether or not a person is lying, and I just think that is not a fact.
I can tell when you're lying.
Okay, let me put it this way. You're claiming that you can tell when a person is lying regarding their status about peeing in a public restroom.
Yes, because it's so fucking easy. I'm gonna call you in a fucking public bathroom, and I'm gonna call you once when I'm actually peeing. Then I'm going to call you again when I'm not even peeing, and you're going to be able to tell the fucking difference.
No, I'm going to do it to you. And you're going to have to tell me which one is which.
That's perfect.
Because I'm not going to let you have any control over the variables here.
That's fine. I can fucking be able to tell you.
Fucking, yeah, I can't wait to fucking test this shit.
I've been in many public restrooms. I know what they sound like.
Oh, that's what that journal was he didn't want me to read. Mauro's public restroom log.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, here are the acoustics of each one. I have one on
He
Lowe's.
has colored tabs that have it has supermarkets, parks, offices, restaurants, bars.
Single occupant, double occupant, family, malls. And you name it, I got a
Double
log for it.
occupant restrooms.
Double
What the
occupant.
what's all that about?
It's like the family restroom.
So why'd you put those into separate categories?
Because the family restroom is usually, it's like you have the men, women, and then you have the family one.
What's a double occupant though? You said double occupant. Is that a thing?
Yeah, just because it has a toilet and
I like to think
and
of
a
two
urinal.
toilets next to each other, but there's like no divider.
Oh, that happened. That
Happened to you? You want
Yeah.
to talk about it?
Mhm.
No. But you,
It was a very awkward place to. It was like a
toilet
camp.
with toilets with no divider.
Toilets with no
Oh,
dividers.
it was at a camp.
It was at a campsite.
Okay. I thought you were talking about that one toilet in high school where the wall just had a huge ass fucking square cut out of it. And it was like perfect too. It was like perfect. Like I don't know how it was cut or who cut it or why it was cut, but like it was the most perfect square, right? And it was
Yeah.
like laser precision.
I know exactly the one he's talking about too. And yeah, we called it the drive-through window glory hole because it was basically like it was like
huge.
right here.
It was huge. I remember one time I sat down in there to do my business, and as soon as
Ballsy motherfucker.
no, so I sit down and I look over and I see it, and I'm like, nope. I get up and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to a different restroom. Not even it's right before. I was like, oh, thank God I didn't start. But seriously, I was like, yo, fuck this.
That's ridiculous.
I remember when they put the
Replacement, the eye patch.
the
or
new
whatever
wall.
the
It wasn't even like a new wall. It was wall patch. I don't know how to say it though because it was like made of plastic. I don't know.
hell. Right.
But basically, they had a little. They brought in more wall,
They rebuilt the barricade.
and it was just two squares on either side. You remember that? It was a different color.
They're just
too.
fucking bolted together,
Yeah,
right?
they were. They were. They were.
All right, no more. Fucking
All right, no
weird
more fun
poops.
for you guys.
It was fun for a little bit, but
There was one time I was. It was that same restroom actually, and I went in and I ran out of toilet paper, and this was
just reach over into the hole and grab some other guys.
They patched the hole at this point.
No.
I was like, oh, you motherfuckers aren't good for anything. And so I'm sitting there for like a good 5 minutes waiting for someone to come in, and some guy is coming in, and I'm like, hey, out of toilet paper, can you help me? He was like, yeah, for sure, man. I'm not even shitting. And like,
It's a teacher.
I thought
It's a
it was
principal.
so weird that he felt the need to say this. I thought it was so fucking weird that he felt the need to say this because it was so obvious he wasn't shitting. He didn't even go into his stall. He didn't even pee. He was in there to like, I don't know what he was in there to do.
Sure, man. I'm just hitting my jewel.
He was like, this was even before that. Remember?
Yeah.
But like, I just thought it was so weird that he needed to tell me that. It's like, yo, like I don't care if you are or not, but if you are, don't go into this stall.
If you are, you can go to the next one. We can share.
Yeah. So he hands me a shit ton of toilet paper, but he doesn't even do the cool thing where he like leads it over and lets me like take as much as I want. He just grabs a lot, calls it good. It's like, what if that wasn't enough? Like, what if I was having a bad day?
No, please, I need more.
I know, right? I always thought about it. I'm like, can you give me more just in case? I remember the shittiest part of that whole event. It wasn't even the fact that I ran out of TP. It was the fact that when I got back to class, I realized I left my phone in there.
Are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
I was already gone for so fucking long. I had to go to my teacher, and I'm like,
I left my
can
phone.
I go to the restroom? I actually think I remember asking it that nervously. But I wasn't asking to go to the restroom. I was like, "Hey, can I go see like this teacher? Can I go do this or whatever?" He was like, "Sure, I don't give a fuck."
You're already gone for 30
It was
minutes.
that one middle-aged guy teacher that ended up moving north. He taught math.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Shout out Ryan.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah, he gave no
my
fucks.
soccer coach, dude.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, he fucking hated everybody.
But I was probably gone for like half the class because of that whole ordeal.
Dude,
Honestly,
I kind of had a bad reputation sometimes because whenever I asked to go to the bathroom, I didn't go to I went to the new ones in the new gym
right?
every single time. Didn't care. I would always
Hike
go
and a
there.
half.
Yeah, it was a long way, and then I would go.
It
all
is
the way.
legit like a 5-minute walk, depending on where you're coming from.
But it is the best bathroom in that school, and that's where I went every single time.
Probably, it's like the only reason they're clean is because no one uses it. They don't clean it. It's just no one uses it.
It's just me in there anyways.
Yeah. For me, myself, and I.
I just pee in every urinal.
And they lock the shit too at certain times.
Yeah, it's certain
It's like, why was that fucking? Why were those bathrooms like fucking rooms in the Pentagon? You know what I mean?
It's like a map of. It was like 5.
Yeah.
It's just.
It just only opened during certain times, and you had to have special privileges. It was weird.
It looked like a conference room because like you walk in. First of all, completely different tile. It was like ceramic.
It was different tile.
It was a completely different tile. The walls were like kind of. Some of them were. It was like blue, but like it also had like gray accents, right? And it was just so fucking weird and modern. It was out of place because and the other bathrooms were like from the 80s and
Why
shit.
don't you build this in Minecraft and we can show our viewers?
Did you bring your Xbox?
I did.
All right, we're gonna build it in
All right,
Minecraft.
we're gonna build it in Minecraft then.
It's gonna look like the Pentagon though. Like if you added a conference table right there, it'd just
The
be a
bathrooms were
commentary.
nice enough to be in the Pentagon. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Those were Pentagon level bathrooms.
like if we put a
Do you
conference.
think the Pentagon has like single occupant level bathroom or single occupant level? What the fuck does that even mean? I'm sorry. Single occupant bathrooms, or is it like
All
like
public.
normal?
I feel like there has to be in the executive offices. Everybody has their own bathroom. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I mean, there's totally bathrooms and showers in the offices. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But like for the employees and shit.
For the employees, no. I don't think. I think
So it's all
like,
public and shit.
probably. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean,
could be
yeah,
wrong,
that
though.
makes sense. Probably saving more money like that. It just is like, imagine you work at the Pentagon on like some of the most important shit in the world sometimes, and like you want to go like take a deuce in peace, and it's just like the world's dirtiest restroom.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's
oh my god,
You know,
like,
these fucking people that work for the government are clean.
yeah, I know, right? Could you imagine how frustrating would that be?
Oh my
You're like,
God,
oh my, like I'm working on high level shit. Here. That's why the secretaries have their own restrooms.
It's like I have high level shit here.
I
Both on my lap and inside me. I need to release.
Could you imagine going to your boss and you're like, hey man, can I use your restroom?
Hey, you have a really nice bathroom. Can I use it?
Like, would you mind if I used your restroom? It's like, no, what the fuck? It's like, oh, but Thomas uses it all the time.
What the fuck? I like Thomas. He picks up after himself. And he replaces the little wax things in there so it smells nice. And
Thomas and I have an agreement.
he cleans the bathroom. He gets to shit in it.
Are you gonna clean my bathroom?
Sure.
Uh,
Welcome aboard.
that's actually how the Pentagon saves money on janitors.
You want to shit in the nice one?
I changed my mind. It's all single occupant bathrooms, and that's how they get them clean.
Everybody just takes care of their own
It's a
shit.
Ponzi scheme of bathrooms.
Every time they hire someone new, they're like, "Oh fuck, we need to build into the bathroom."
Because then you get to the point, it's like, well, where do the male people go to the restroom?
Yeah, just imagine go to the post office.
The lowest of the low.
Yeah,
They don't get in on this scheme. They lose. That's where it collapses, really.
exactly.
That's why the
If your
Pentagon
foundation
doesn't have
isn't
mailmen.
sturdy. People at the top believe they are the foundation. No, it's you guys in the mailroom.
I really would be interested to see how many toilets are in like the White House and stuff. And
I bet that's
showers and
something
stuff
we
like
can
that.
Google.
Okay, for sure they're gonna give you an answer they want you to know.
But how many?
I
are there
need
actually?
the actual number. Isn't it crazy how the government probably lies about innocuous shit like that? There's no reason for them to lie, but it's
they
also like
probably-
they should cover their ass and lie about it anyway, right? Because that makes the most logical sense.
Definitely.
Like if I was in charge of security, it's like, sure, we have 52 bathrooms in the White House,
But there's a one special
But-
bathroom in the bunker that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
The secret bunker that nobody
right?
knows
It's like,
about.
but it's like, why should I tell you about all 60 of them? You only need to know about the 52.
Exactly, the ones that are open for the public. The ones he actually uses, he doesn't shit in those. It's the
But
president.
it blows my mind, especially like how often people will take the word of the government on some issues like that. Like government buildings and shit like that, or security. It's like, well, like the Pentagon or the Department of Defense says this, and it's like,
Yeah, they're
okay,
also
you fucking.
their job is to lie and
Like,
win at all costs.
It's like, dude, you're helping them by repeating. Like, you need to not. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and just call them liars, but I'm not gonna just believe everything they say either.
right.
Because I know.
That's dangerous.
Look, I don't have proof that they're lying about the amount of toilets in the White House, but I just know they are. That's my point here.
We should take a tour.
Because, like I said, there's totally a reason. Yeah, we should take a tour of the White House.
Yeah, we should ask like
How
every security
expensive
guard.
is it? Does it cost money to tour the White House? Because it shouldn't. My fucking taxes are going to there, right?
That's fucking true.
I kind of paid for that tour in advance. No,
It's like, hey, this is kind of my house
it
too,
probably
guys.
does cost money though.
Probably. If it's the government, yeah,
Either way, getting to DC.
yeah.
Do you think we can take trains there?
Take a train to
We
DC.
probably can.
Yeah.
You want to take a train there?
Let's do a murder
You
mystery.
ever been on?
Not tell anybody that it's a murder mystery. Hey guys, it's a joke all along.
Who are these guys? Why is someone dead? Oh my fuck! Everything's a mystery.
Where's this train going?
Have you ever been on a train?
No. Is it fun?
Really?
the one at the amusement park, but that doesn't really count. It's just gasoline in my face because I wanted to ride on the front.
I have been on a train. It was in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Because I think it was in the Ruidoso area,
Mm-hmm.
because that's near Chihuahua, right?
Sure.
Fucker. I don't know. It was something like that, because it was like some like winter like snow trip we were going on, and so we were on the train, and it was pretty badass, man.
Was it? Was it
Yeah.
like set up like the Polar Express, or was it fancier?
What I mostly remember, because I was younger, what I mostly remember is like looking out the windows and just like seeing everything. I mean, granted, I was in a nice area, but it's also just like, dude, like you're going so fast, but you're also like just going on the ground, because it's like when you're in a plane, it's kind of hard to like kind of
So it's like relative.
put it in relative. Yeah,
it's relative speed. So like
Exactly.
everything close to you looks. You're going by super fucking
Yeah.
fast, but like the city in the background, it's like
yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
The parallax is more noticeable whenever
Oh,
you're
yeah.
in a train than whenever you're in a plane.
Word.
But that being said, I've never been in a plane either.
I've been in a plane.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Whenever I flew to Boston.
I act like that's like most groundbreaking shit ever.
Guys, who's on a fucking plane? You flew. You fucking flew.
My brother's been in a plane, man, more times than me. He's
Really?
like fucking 10. Yeah.
Jesus, what a fucking.
He's got business deals, you know what I mean?
We got money like that. Tell him to sponsor the show. Little boss baby. But the parallax, or like the relative speed in an airplane, is kind of weird. Just because there's nothing near you when you're on the top, so there's nothing to really see. So you're just looking
Nothing
down.
near you at the top, not even friends.
Exactly, just me, myself, and this
Just me and
on the
money.
American Southwest or whatever the fuck I flew. But it was just the like everything just moves by so fucking slow, and you're just like, the novelty dies real fucking fast. I'll tell you that.
Like
You're just
that.
like, wow, I'm on a
Then
plane.
you have to deal with the turbulence anxiety. You're like, oh shit.
I actually fell asleep, so I didn't mind too bad.
Take an Ambien?
No,
Do they just give out Xanax on planes?
they hide it in the peanuts. They just crush a bunch of Xanax, sprinkle it on peanuts, and like, all right, guys, don't worry, we'll make it there.
Do they though? Do they have Xanax on planes?
I don't know. Probably, if you ask nicely.
Xanax isn't on every plane, but like I'm sure it's not that hard to find Xanax on a plane. You know what I mean?
Whether you ask the stewardess,
know
the
what I
pilot,
mean?
or
a passenger.
or a passenger.
Like Xanax is probably on that plane.
Dude, imagine if you ask everybody on the plane for Xanax, but the pilot is the only one that has them. Like, yo, what the fuck do you have these for? Give me this.
Give me this. Hey, wait a minute.
The fuck?
Give me this. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Not till we land, Richard.
Not till we land, because you got another flight after this.
I just remember hearing like on the radio once, they were talking about planes or whatever, and they were like, oh, are you gonna take an Ambien, or like, are you gonna take a Xanax? And I was like, yo, can like white people just like get this shit on planes? Like, can they just bypass the whole shit?
Right?
I wonder.
Or did
And
they
so
take
I
it
was curious.
before?
I was curious if you knew, or if you saw drug deals going down, you know.
At
But
the
yeah, I
airport.
mean, but because some people do have severe flight anxiety, and
Yeah.
some people don't have any choice but to take planes, whether for business or personal reasons. And so it's like, I guess it would make sense if the planes had like some sort of sedative, but also not really.
It's just ketamine. We don't have Ambien. We don't have Xanax. We have
It's
ketamine.
hard to justify it, but also, I don't know. It's weird. Because obviously, Delta's not out here just fucking giving Xans to their fucking people because, like, they don't know what they're allergic to, this, that, or the other. But at the same time, it just makes sense for them to have it.
Yeah, it would make sense, but I feel like there's just too much liability on providing it for passengers, so they're like, all right, take it. So
that's why they let passengers give it to other people.
Oh yeah, you guys could do that. I don't fucking care. We just fly the plane.
It's like, hey, before we take off, does anyone on this plane have any Xanax? Be honest. And the guy's like, yeah, okay, I do. Here you go. No, keep it. We might need it.
No, keep it on you. It's
thank God.
Thank
God someone has Xanax on this plane.
Oh, we're going to be all right, folks. Come on, let's get this puppy in the air.
This should be a one smooth flight. Oh, would you come up here then?
Don't worry, I'm zanned out. He's coked up. We balance each other. That's what keeps this plane from toppling.
Like, oh, so there is Xan on this plane? Call it the party plane.
Oh, folks, we're going to make it just fine.
I think this is going to be the flight of our lives.
Or the last one. Who knows? Let's get it in the air.
It's going to be a flight to remember. Or forget if you take those Xans. Who's with me, huh?
Oh my God. That's fucking fun.
Maybe the air marshal's responsible for the Xan.
I forget. There's one on every plane, right?
I hope. Maybe they just say that. They probably just say that. I doubt there's one on every plane. Dude, think about how many fucking planes there are from the United States.
Oh, that's a lot.
You think they have that many fucking air marshals? And if they do have that many air marshals, not all of them are equally qualified.
That's true. One of them was like, oh, God.
One of them probably has Xans.
Exactly.
And is on them.
He's just like, oh, man, I'm a nervous flyer. Like, aren't you the air marshal?
I'm a nervous flyer. Oh, man. My air marshal flights just stress me the fuck out.
Isn't this what you do for a fucker?
Yeah, how do you think I do it? On Xan.
Fucking idiot. How many plane crashes have I been in? How many people have I arrested? There's a correlation. Keep doing Xans.
If I keep doing Xans, I probably won't have to arrest anyone. They're either going to get away, or I'm going to be too lazy. Or I'm going to forget to arrest them.
Hey, when we land.
Hey, when we land. Don't let me forget.
Someone got a sticky note, anything, pen?
I have to arrest you when we land. Don't let me forget. I swear to God, if you let me forget, you're going to be in even more trouble when I remember.
Hey. Forgot your hat.
Man, I know you from somewhere. You just look so familiar, huh? He's like, one of those faces.
All right, get out of here, you scam.
Get out of here. Oh, yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, my God.
Could you imagine an air marshal? Oh, my God. Could you imagine an air marshal fucking around with someone? And they're like, oh, like, when we fucking land, like, you're fucking out of here. And then,
like, literally, the flight's over.
That's also fucking hilarious. They could do this in the same flight. But let's say they reprimand someone else, like, mid-flight. And so they're like, when we land, you're going to, like, face the consequences. You're going to get arrested, basically. And so they land. They're like, I'm just fucking with you. Like, no, but seriously, don't do that again.
No, seriously. You got the cool air marshal.
Yeah. Hey, I won't take you in because I'm cool like that, and I hate doing paperwork. But don't do it again. I love the fucking... have you ever had authority figures like that where they're like, hey, man, like, I won't get you in trouble, because I'm cool, and I don't like doing the paperwork, And it's just like, you're a lazy piece of shit.
It's like, you're not cool. You're lazy.
Yeah. It's like, I don't trust you with anything now.
I'll just break the law again.
Yo. It's like, I hate having to do the paperwork for it, so don't make me do it. It's like,
okay.
I can't make you do shit.
Arrest me, motherfucker. Arrest me.
Fucking dare you.
Do your goddamn job. I'm paying your salary. I'm a taxpayer. I demand you arrest me.
I demand you arrest me. You remember in The Other Guys, whenever the cops, they go to like some guy's house, or I think it's actually one of the cops' ex's house, and the husband chases them out of the house saying like, "You will fuck my wife. You're gonna come here and not fuck my wife.
I know.
You're like, you're gonna make love to my wife." And like 8 hours later, they're just like pulled over, like working on what they're gonna do next, and the guy is like still chasing them.
It's fucking dedication, dude.
That's what that reminds me of.
It's really
Hey,
fucking
I
funny.
demand you fucking arrest me.
I demand you fucking arrest me. Oh my god,
I
that's
swear to
fucking
God, I
hilarious.
pay my taxes for the fucking jail. Take me there now.
I want to see it. I want to see what it's like. I bet it's fucking terrifying. Any plans of getting arrested soon?
You know, I was actually thinking about it.
About getting arrested?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting arrested lately.
I remember when I was 18 and I got my first car, I had done a bunch of shit to just make it nicer, like make it look nice.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And just some maintenance stuff as well. And I was texting my friend. He was kind of big into cars at the time, I guess. I was like, dang, like I've done all this. I was like, what should I do next? And he responds, he was like, crash it. And like less than a week later, I get in my fucking crash.
Oh no. It's like the way you told that story makes it sound like you were driving down the street and you were like, oh, well, you crash it. Crash it. Time to crash it.
Yeah, he has a point.
Oh man, I'm really attached to this car. All right, let's fuck it up.
It's like if I can't go any better, I may as well start at rock bottom again. Right?
It's so fucking funny. What kind of car was it?
It was a nice car.
It was a very nice car.
It was my nice car.
Damn. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Shit, it was.
It was my BMW.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've told this story in the podcast before.
Not from that, but from not in this angle.
Yeah, but not in this seat, against this wall, facing Mauro this way. So it's basically a different fucking story.
Well, you told it differently because I didn't remember this.
No?
I don't.
Oh my God, I talk about this all the fucking time because it's probably my most embarrassing, like, wreck. I sideswiped the bitch.
Did you? Oh, and you told me about sideswiping the bitch, but you didn't tell me about the conversation that you had before. That your friend was like,
Crash it.
"Crash it,
Crash it. Yeah.
yeah,
Crash
do
it.
Do it, George, do
And
it."
I
Do
did.
it. Fucking do
Oh,
it.
who's the idiot now? Right?
Did you learn a lesson at least?
No. To be honest, I still don't really know how it all happened.
Oh my god, it just went blank.
It was totally my fault. Yeah, I just,
Damn, man.
you know, it's just one of those things. That being said, I'm a pretty fucking careful driver.
Good on you. Yeah. Well,
Probably because that traumatized me.
yeah, that
I was like, I'm
traumatized
not
you.
gonna let another fucking car just fucking decrease the market value by like 3,000 just because I fucking sideswipe a bitch and I gotta replace the bumper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, like you make any sort of claim and then your car's value just goes down by like half.
Yeah, it's mostly the insurance side that tries to fuck you as much as possible.
For sure. Well,
And-
I'm just saying, like, trying to sell it, you know, like,
Yeah.
whenever,
Yeah, if you want to
you know,
sell
you
it.
tell people, like, hey, this was in a wreck one time, and they're like, oh, okay,
Oh.
well, now I want it for, like, 50 cents.
I was like, well,
Like,
well,
that's-
fuck no. Bitch, no, I fixed it.
It's like, yo, if you could, it's like, yo, just pay me what it costs to fix it. I
funny.
didn't have to go through the headache of selling that car, but from what I understand, it was a bitch for that reason.
I understand.
But the person who had it after me also fucked it up a little more too.
Oh,
So
no.
like, it started with me. You know, it started with me, ended with, you know, big bang on someone else. But
that car was just fucking.
it was meant
just meant to be
it was meant
crashed.
to. It wasn't even crashed. That was the embarrassing part of the person who had it after me. They didn't crash it or anything.
Oh, they just get in a
Yeah, they just
minor wreck,
didn't.
or they
No, they just didn't take care of it.
Oh.
They did stupid shit too, like broke the window.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like in the most stupid way possible too.
Oh, I'm excited.
They
for this.
the way this is just a theory based on how it broke. We haven't had this confirmed, but the window was open and like they're trying to like reach into the car to grab like a purse or something or backpack, and as they're leaning over, it just crushes the fucking like, you know, like the railing that it uses to like slide up and down.
Oh, that's so.
So then it couldn't go up and down anymore, and it was fucking open.
That is so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
And a nice ass car too. So it's like, so you're asking for a robbery.
Pretty much, right? That is so fucking funny. How did you find out? Because the way he sounds like you called this person like, "Hey, how's my car doing?"
It was I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want to put this person on blast. Because I know them.
Oh, okay.
You know them too. But yeah, it was a really fucking, by far, one of the most stupid things I've ever heard of.
That's really fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's just it was like it was a cherry on top for the road that fucking car was going down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it started with this side swipe and other shit like that. It's just
And then it just ended where it ended.
yeah.
Damn. That's fucking funny though.
Seriously though, I remember watching that car. It was like it was Benjamin Button. Like throughout the whole time, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what could have been? I'm like, I really fucked up, huh? I was like, this is fucked. I'm like, I'm never gonna let this happen to a car again.
That's what's up.
Watch me do it to like 5 other cars though. I'm only like in my 20s.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean,
It's probably gonna happen again. Let's be real.
fucking knock on wood. Fuck on wood. That's real.
Fuck on wood.
Fuck on wood. Did I say that?
Definitely sounded like you said that.
Oh, I meant knock.
Knock up wood.
Knock up wood.
Dude, what's your obsession with wood today?
It's just fucking hot.
You got wood.
I had to double check.
Yeah, lucky the cameras don't go that low.
Okay.
I'm gonna start a political band called. It's gonna be parody band too.
As one is.
Yeah, political parody. Yeah,
It's
actually, I'm
political
gonna
parody.
start a political band. It's gonna be serious and unironic.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine that?
For the Libertarian Party.
I'm pretty sure there's bands like that exist now.
There is.
I'm trying to think of someone to make fun of, but I can't because they're not famous. Anyways, mine's gonna be a political parody band. It's called 9 Inch Nixons.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
And what's the gimmick here? Sell me this idea.
It's all I got so far. I thought it would sell itself with the name, honestly.
Okay, so yeah, this is good.
9
This
Inch
is a kernel.
Nixons.
We could
Mainly, I was
develop
wanting to
this.
go off band names and presidents, so I was hoping to come up with one that was like Kennedy, the Mon Kennedys,
The Mon Kennedys?
like the monkeys.
Oh, I see
The
what you
Mon
did
Kennedys.
there. The monkeys.
Yeah.
Pretty clever.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 2 right now, so it's your turn.
I mean, fuck. FD
radicals.
FD radicals. That's
That actually just sounds like a political movement, though.
fucking 3-0. Fucking 3-0.
That sounds less like a band, though, and more like political ideology. The FD radicals.
I'm trying to think of one, but the only thing that comes to my head is that there was this. You were there. Our AP history teacher showed us a video of like a rock band parodying and singing the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
I don't know if I remember. Like it wasn't animated.
It wasn't animated.
I don't know if I remember.
No, they were parodying a Justin Timberlake song.
Wow, I don't remember at all.
Oh my god.
No,
I'll show it to you later.
all I remember is like the whole little bitch ass songs about writing
bill.
bills and signing shit. And
Schoolhouse Rock.
I remember in the 5th grade there was actually this this like soundtrack of like kids like singing history and the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. Literally, like
Kids
like-
Pop for nerds.
like singing the Constitution or singing the Declaration of Independence.
Isn't that the weird
Shit you
shit that we
not.
make fun of North Korea for doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
doing it.
And my 5th grade history teacher was playing it, and like it was almost like opera or choir style. And this is
It's
and
even
this
weirder.
This is important because it was like, we hold these truths to be, like
Yeah.
shit like that. And so for the longest time, I had no idea. Like I was just like tuning it out and just like doing my work or paying
Sounds like
attention to
Christmas
literally anything else.
Right.
And so it wasn't until Nate was actually in this class. It wasn't until Nate started singing along. He was fucking singing along with this shit.
Singing the Constitution.
It was the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, okay.
One that he was singing along to, and I remember looking up and being like, "This is the D of I." and I'm paying attention to the music, and I'm like, "Holy shit, they're singing government documents."
Imagine singing like declassified CIA documents.
Right?
Tuskegee experiment was really fucked up.
Karaoke for MK Ultra.
Karaoke for MK Ultra.
But
Everybody take some acid.
but I remember I forgot why I started talking about that, honestly.
It's just fucking, I don't know. It's just, but
I guess we
it's
were talking about political bands and shit like that. Yeah, political kids bop.
but the fact that people felt the need to make that, like,
I think it's actually weirder that Nate was singing along to it and liked it. I remember our history teacher she gave him a little bit of shit for it, actually.
You fucking weirdo.
She said something like, oh, like, look at Nate, oh, he's singing along or some shit like that. And he instantly stopped and he got all red and he was like, all stood up, like,
oh no, he's blushing. What are you, he's blushing. What a bitch.
He's blushing. What a fucking bitch.
Everybody, kids.
Wow. No, keep singing, bitch.
Oh, no. Here comes the preamble.
Here comes the preamble.
Wait till we get to the grievances.
I do remember the preamble song. Whenever I think of the preamble of the Constitution, I cannot help but think of the song.
What's the preamble song? Drop that.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm also just not going to say the preamble.
Okay, that's respectable. I respect that.
But I know it. Do
Yeah.
you?
I remember a little bit of it.
How an American.
Good fuck.
Wow, you don't have the fucking Constitution memorized? Jesus.
It must be.
How are you ever going to stand up to the cops?
Oh,
You
wait.
say you know your rights, but you don't even know the preamble.
I know the Bill of Rights, but I don't know the preamble anymore. I had to remember.
Can you go 10 for 10 with the amendments?
Probably. Number 1's free speech. Number 2 is bear arms.
Oh, no.
Number 3.
Give me all 5 parts.
Oh, fuck off. Kill yourself.
So you don't know your fucking rights?
What?
So you don't know your
give
fucking rights?
Give me all the parts.
Religion, assembly, speech, petition, press.
Look at you go.
Get fucked on.
Oh.
Well, hang on. What was the Second Amendment?
Right to bear arms.
What was the third one?
The right. Oh, fucking Christ.
There you go.
The fourth one. I always remember the fourth one because it's quarter. The right. You can't quarter soldiers during peacetime, right?
Yeah.
And number 3 is. I'm a fucking idiot. I always make fun of people on YouTube because they don't know shit like this. But it's whenever they put you on the spot, it's different.
I believe number 3 is illegal search and seizure.
Is it?
I have a laptop right here.
All right. Yeah. Why don't we look this up?
Go for number 5 though.
Number 5 is. Fuck, I don't know.
Self-incrimination.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I remember it differently?
The right. Well, I don't quite remember it like that, George.
I don't remember that one.
Why do I remember it a little bit differently? All right. I wasn't trying to do McConaughey there, but it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Clap, clap, clap.
All right, let's see here. Give me that Bill of Rights. Hang on, keep going. Do you know number 6?
Number 6. Do you have it pulled up?
I'm looking for it.
No. Bill of Rights on Google. What the
Okay, I found it.
You found the actual document.
No, I'm on Wikipedia. I mean, it's going to give you the layman's terms, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Number 6.
Fuck.
I don't know if I know either.
You have a laptop in front of you.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to do it like from memory.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I was giving you shit for not knowing, and now it's going to be mad embarrassing if I can't
All right,
do
Tame
it.
Mayhem tries to fucking figure out the Bill of Rights.
Legal mayhem.
Legal mayhem. Well, welcome back, Legal Eagles. We're gonna get sued by that guy. Okay, so let's run through them again. All right, freedom of speech, assembly,
Yeah.
Press.
Religion, assembly, speech, petition, press.
bear arms, illegal search and seizures, quartering of soldiers during peacetime, self-incrimination, right to a speedy trial, I think, right?
Oh, yes.
Right to a speedy trial. Number 7 is
Cruel
right
and unusual punishment.
That's number 8.
Oh, that's 8?
Number 7 is you have the right to a jury of your peers.
Isn't that not the speedy trial one? Because
I don't know. I can't remember if they're separate.
Because I was thinking,
or not.
because I think you might be right actually about them being 2 different ones.
Yeah,
so we have 6, 7, 8 potentially.
And then 9 is like.
Oh, 9 is Wait, 10 is the one where anything not listed in the Constitution is left to the states.
Yes. I remember that. I remember reading.
9.
I remember reading.
9 is like something similar to that, though.
Yeah, they were very similar. Because I remember trying to remember these back in like the 4th grade, because that's when I learned them.
Right.
And I was just like, why the fuck are these the exact same thing? That's so dumb. Because we had to draw little pictures, and I basically just drew the same picture twice.
I remember shit like that. It was like, why do you want me to draw this shit out? You think that's what they did? How the fuck am I supposed to like draw self-incrimination?
Yeah,
bullshit.
That
this is
really
bullshit.
That was a really hard one.
Okay, so are we gonna count it wrong? Like, I'm about to check our work here. Are we gonna count it wrong if you didn't get it on the right amendment? I think we should.
Sure. Yeah. Let's.
Oh, we got the First Amendment wrong.
Damn it.
No, obviously we got 1 and 2 right. Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
What?
Third Amendment is the fucking quarter one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, what's number 4?
It's the illegal search and seizure.
Oh.
Number 5.
Those backwards.
Number 5 is the incrimination one. And double jeopardy.
That one's. I forgot about double
You have
jeopardy.
the right to double jeopardy.
You have the right
to make as much money as you can on that show.
You have the right to it. This one's going to be big whenever someone invents Jeopardy.
Someone invents. That's how you know someone went back in time. Okay, so 6th Amendment. Speedy and public trial. Trial by an impartial jury.
Oh, okay, so they were one and the same.
Right. Yeah, they were one and the same. Number. Before I go number 7, number 8 was cruel and unusual punishment.
Cool.
Number 7, though, was guarantees jury trials in federal cases where claims exceed $20.
So you
basically saying that you have the right to bring almost anything before a federal judge.
Word. But it has to be worth $20 because that's how much they get paid by the hour.
That's how much they pay the clerk.
That's so funny.
The 9th Amendment declares. Oh, yeah, the 9th Amendment says that these aren't the only rights, basically.
Oh.
9th Amendment says these aren't the only rights that you
listed.
have.
Yeah, okay.
They're just some of them.
Unlisted. I remember in 9 being like unlisted rights or some shit.
Unlisted rights?
That was just the way our teacher taught
right.
it. And then number 10 was the whatever's not up.
Whatever we don't say.
Is up to the states. Yeah. Damn. I
You're
feel...
fucking stupid.
Yeah, I feel a lot... I understand why people they take those sound bites of people being stupid in the streets because they really put you on the spot. Like, damn, I feel fucking dumb.
I hope if we get stopped on the street now, we can fucking answer correctly.
Knowing me, I'll probably forget again.
I think I got it this time.
We'll check again in 30 minutes.
I had an easier time remembering all the other amendments. Could you imagine that?
It's knowing the amendments better than the Bill of Rights.
It's like someone says, name the first 10 amendments. It's like, I don't know, but I can name the other 17. I swear. I swear. Word for word. I can name the other 17. You got me on the first 10.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll take a 50% on the test. I don't...
It's just most people remember the first 10, so I dedicated my life to remembering the other 17. Makes no sense. Why should I remember all of them?
Nobody else does.
These bitches remember just 9, really. Some people only know 1.
Yeah, my speech.
My speech.
My speech and my guns.
I was thinking my guns.
Oh, my guns is also a good one.
My guns. You can take away my speech.
But you can't take this
4 to
5.
I don't fancy talking, but I fancy a 9.
She does the talking for me.
She does. You could restrict my speech, but not my babies.
Not my babies.
Oh, do you want to go get a gun now?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
That's how easy it is to get a fucking gun.
Yeah.
We can just
Oklahoma.
stop doing this
and we go
get one.
And we go buy a gun. And we can walk out with it the same day.
And we just might.
So, thank you for tuning in.
So, yeah. Where can they find you, Mauro?
You guys can find me at your local gun range. Practicing my shot. I'm just kidding. You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Romero02.
You guys can find me on the street answering, the Bill of Rights questions.
You can find me on.
And you can also find me at _George Richard on whatever it is that you're using. And be sure to follow the show at Tame Mayhem anywhere.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Love you guys. Bye.